Hello everyone, today I speak on the Paradoxon of Creation. You might have heard about that. We are living in duality, and we know when we have studied all of the knowledge that I shared over the last 2 years that there is actually no duality in higher dimensions. We are returning to unity at this moment. How does this work? First of all, a little example. When we have the process of fertilization, the egg melts with the semen. That is the two. That is egg and semen that create the three. And the three then inherits all information of the two and is a standalone unit as the one. So this is the paradoxon we observe. This is the logic behind it, so to say. I don't have any better words to explain this at this point, but this is what underlies all creation, always. So what is the paradoxon of within this duality? And that's why I need to talk about that, because it is about time that we make ourselves honest, that we gather our might in this time, and then we go deep. Many would say, oh Benji, you're so dark all the time. I heard it again when I was with a group of people traveling here, and because I speak about that. And why would I do that? You know, when you are considering yourself love and light and have the full access to everything what is happening in these times, in the meaning of seeing the things, how they play out, you must know that from something. But where does it come from? It's certainly not handed down by source constantly. This is something that is on soul level, source, the source connection with our higher self, that is a part, a fractal of source, which makes us one with everyone. So far so good. But our body is there as well, and the New Age always says, oh, we have to transcend our body, we have to transcend our ego. Both is not possible, guys. It's not possible, and our body is actually the temple, and the temple includes from both, from mother and father, the two, all information of the ancestral lines that are coming into life within you as the three, and you are one. There again is this principle in action. So all the knowledge comes from your ancestors, and the ancestors, even if your soul is as pure as divine light, which is always ever the case, the ancestors and all this information stores a lot of darkness within. So when you are going love and light, you are certainly afraid of seeing the darkness. You are thinking, oh, that lowers my frequency, that is not in my interest, I don't want to see that, my frequency is bad then, and then I project something that I don't want to see. Okay, so the paradoxon is, when you are like that, you are serving darkness, because you are not in your true essential power. The path of the middle, that's derived from Buddhism, is actually the one where you integrate these polarities, the integration of these polarities in your heart, again, light and darkness, the Atman, the divine spark, three within the one is becoming the Christ. So you omit, or you cannot get into Christ consciousness like that. It's not possible. So the guys who are actually speaking about the shadow, speaking about the necessity, explaining, telling you that compassion for the ones who are serving the dark in this life are actually the true light. And I don't say that you are darkness, that's not the case, but when we hit darkness, and this is going to happen, it's inevitable, because this is playing out energetically in this world at these times in a karmic way, that in the external the chaos takes part as a reflection of our internal, of the whole collective in all its diversity. When we omit to see that, in the moment we hit this point zero, this void, the ones who are just in love and light will fall deep. We cannot prevent that. You will try to prevent that using your magic. In this moment, you are doing this from mind. In this moment, you are becoming black mages. You are not there in your full strength when you integrated your shadow to just be the channel for the divine, so God can act through you. So this is why many say, and this is actually right, don't use any magic, don't use any ceremonies and rituals to interfere in this whole process, because you think and not feel this is the right thing to do. And even if you feel it, it's important to remain in the observer, don't attach, and just follow your own guidance for yourself without taking influence on others. That means you follow your karma that you carry in your ancestral line, and this is actually doing shadow work as well. Let's put a more lovely word instead. It is working with the unconscious within to bring it into light. And like that, you will become a carrier of light, a true carrier of light, who can go, like our brother Jeshua back in the day, into the hell itself and sustain, because the divine is acting through you, because you surrendered. You surrendered and accepted your own part. When you saw it, then you made the forgiveness for yourself and for everyone involved. You cut the contracts. By that you unidentify. And when you unidentify, in this moment you become open and free to receive divine will again. So this is why I say, the ones who identify as light workers and go up and up and up and further up all the time, they will fall deeply when we hit the void and become black mages in this moment out of misery, because they don't know what to do anymore. So they will use, out of their fear, out of their mind, all the techniques they learned along the way, becoming black mages. And the ones who go down into the shadow constantly and dissolve the seeds there that are planted by our ancestors, that are planted by our soul, by experience in the shadow, doing the forgiveness process, doing the healing, doing the Ho'oponopono, and collectively, for example, the Bolarenga I showed, or Ubuntu from Africa, they are the ones who will sustain this and who will be able to activate their light down in the hell, down in the shadow, down in the void. You can call it as you wish. It's very important. I wanted to pass this on to you. I wish everyone can reflect about that. And when I triggered you, reach out to me. I am a lot of love. The mastery of duality, the mastery of shadow and light is becoming the Christ, is becoming a master of love. That's what it's all about, because love is the expression of the universe, and it's a perfect harmony and equilibrium of light and darkness. Namaste, blessed week to everyone. Goodbye until the next time.